Welcome back to my channel. I'm Beth Morgan, the Poor Valley Princess, and I've got spring fever. It's true. My mama laughs because every fall I'm just overwhelmed with the bounty from the harvest. And as someone who has a full-time job, I'm coming home in the evenings and I'm trying to can and just put up all the stuff from the garden. And every year, she laughs at me because I'm always like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not putting out all of this stuff in my garden. And then I think it's kind of like childbirth, after a few months of winter dreaming and planning, that fever hits again and I am ready to put out the big garden. So I thought that today I would share with you, I mean, right or wrong, this is how I keep up with my seeds and dream throughout the wintertime in preparation of spring planting. So this, my friends, is my seed book. This is my seed notebook. And inside of this, I have baseball card sleeves. You can see that here. And what I love about baseball card sleeves is I can see the front. And if I don't double stuff them, I can read the back of each one of the packets. And I love that. Or I can double stuff like I have this one and I can see the fronts of both of the little packets of seeds. So this is how I store and keep up with just my packets of seeds that I have left over. So you know what? We're just going to go through here and see what I might have that I can plant this year. So here on the first page, it looks like I do have some cabbages. I bought this one last year and I didn't plant it. I've never planted this Chinese cabbage before, and I don't know, I didn't try it last year. I think I'm gonna try this one this year. So I'm excited about that Chinese cabbage. We love stir fry, and I bought that one because I thought it would be really fun to grow to eat some stir fry. We'll see. I'm going to give that one a try this year. But it looks like I have some cabbage and some broccoli. I've got several different kinds of kale. This is a new one that I tried last year, and I really love this one. This dwarf kale. This one was yummy, and I actually grew this one in my little hydroponic that I have in my kitchen. And it grew really well in the hydroponic system. So if you do one of those, you might want to give that a try. Let's see, there's some blue curly kale. Love that. Oh my goodness, see all these blank spaces? You know what that means, right? I need to buy more. All right, well, looks like I have some cucumbers. And oh, here it is again, blank spaces. You know what that means. I need to maybe look for some more cucumbers. I've got some sugar baby watermelons, some Big Macs pumpkins, some cantaloupe. That brings up something. When I was doing the Speaking Appalachian video this week, someone mentioned to me that we call cantaloupe in this area, we call them mushmelon. We call all of them mushmelon. It doesn't matter if it's labeled mushmelon or labeled cantaloupe. We call them all mushmelons. I don't really know why, but we do. Do you in your area, or do you call them cantaloupe? I don't know. This is my daddy's favorite watermelon. I saved these seeds from some that I did last year. The Charleston Gray. This is the watermelon that my papa always raised on his farm. And oh, I can remember so many summers he would just go, pick us several watermelon and we'd gather out in the yard and slice them up and the whole family would be there. We'd be eating watermelon. So good. Also, I like salt on my watermelon. Some people don't eat salt on their watermelon. I cannot eat watermelon without salt. So good. All right, so it looks like I have some cilantro and I have some carrots. I got these free seeds from Baker Creek last year and I did not use them. I wonder if any of you got these seeds free as well last year. It's the terracotta tomato. I may try that one this year. the terracotta tomato. And I love this. Of course, we all know Baker Creek, but I love this little place to get my seeds from too. The M.I. Gardner. I think his name is Luke on there. I love to watch his videos on YouTube. He has lots of different tips and things, but I have bought several seeds from him through the years. And this, oh, I meant to say, this is one of our favorite tomatoes, the Kellogg's breakfast tomato. It's a yellow tomato. It's such a good slicer for sandwiches and stuff. We really like it. I will do it as well. And this one, Craig really likes this one, the big rainbow tomato. It's almost like a Mr. Stripey, but bigger. We like it too. I think I'm going to definitely do the Kellogg's and the big rainbow this year. Looks like I have some Mr. Stripeys. And I bought these giant Belgiums too that new this year. I don't know. I've never tried these, but they look good, so I'm going to give those a try as well. And I'm so anxious to get these seeds started. It's coming. It's coming. And I think this one is a new one I got as well, this giant crimson. I've never tried that one either, but it looks good. I'm going to give it a try and see how it does. I'm going to say I don't care. Everybody in my area loves the Cherokee purples, the dark, like the black crim. I'm not a big fan. I like the Paul Robeson. I don't know if I'm attracted to that because it's a musician tomato, but I did like that one, even though it's a darker tomato. But as far as like the Cherokee purple and the darker purple ones, I didn't care for those as much. Looks like I have some peppers, but I'm gonna need some more. I see a blank space. That means I need to order some more peppers. Here are some that I got from M.I. Gardner. This is the California Wonder Bell. I really liked this pepper. This one was good to harvest and chop up and freeze. I really love that. They froze extremely well. And oh my goodness, I've got a whole blank sleeve right here. That means I need to get on ordering some more peppers. I have some crookneck squash here and several different kinds of okra, some Clemson spineless. Here's some lettuce and some parsley. Again, I see a blank sleeve. That means I need to reorder. Lemon balm. I think I have this space down underneath the tree where the rototiller can't get to it really well. The tractor can't get to it really well. I just pretty much have to hoe this area out. And so I'm thinking that this year I may turn that into an herb bed and maybe do some lemon balm and some of these different things that I have in that bed this year. We'll see how that goes. But that's part of the dream. It's part of the dream. So I have several different kinds of kale and lettuce here. Oh my, I heard about these on Celebrating Appalachia. She's one of the YouTube channels that I have been following for years and years and years. And she grew these candy roasters, and I thought, I'm going to try those. Well, I grew them, and oh my word, they grew huge, huge. And one of those makes enough to do several pies. Well, my family doesn't even really like pumpkin and squash, like pies and things like that. And so I ended up with all this food and nobody that would eat it. So I probably won't grow those again, but they were super fun to grow. Super fun to grow. I could grow them and give them away. I may do that. Okay, I have some chives here. I don't grow my own green beans anymore. And I'll tell you why. My skin has always been very susceptible to green bean juices, I guess. I can run my arm up in a green bean plant to pick the beans, and I will immediately break out. Well, I wear the long sleeves, I wear the gloves, I wear all this stuff. It's just not worth it to me anymore to go through all that. So I have some very young friends who grow the most beautiful green beans now just down the road from me, and they sell them. And so to support their endeavors, I order from them every year. I just buy from my local young friends who are, you know, not susceptible to sticking their arm in and just completely being broken out immediately. I can remember when I was little, mom going, "Oh, just jump in the shower, you'll be fine." And I would just be itching for days. The little red bumps would just be all the way up my skin. So, me and beans, not not good friends. And corn is the same way. Even though I might plant a little corn, my big crop of corn I buy from a local farmer. It's just it's just easier for me, and I like supporting them, and they grow good corn. I can just go pick it up and put it up. Oh my goodness, look what I have found. 3 blank pages. That means I need to get to ordering. Here, let's see, I've got some turnips. Some turnips and radishes and carrots. There's some more melon. More blank pages. Oh, now I'm getting over here to some of my fun flowers and herbs. I bought this Bells of Ireland. I thought I might start that. I've never grown these, but it looks like such a pretty plant. Let's start those. And then for my new bed I was talking about that I'm gonna do down in the garden area where I can't get to really well, I bought some yarrow and some stinging nettles, some sage, some sorrel. Of course, I've got sunflowers. Oh my goodness, look at all this. Let me just hold it up. So I got this thing. It was called the Survival Garden Seeds, and it came with like all these different medicinal, I think the light's glaring on it too much, but it came with all these different medicinal herbs, and so I'm so excited. I'm just gonna do that whole little space in these survival seeds. Oh yes, look at this one. So calendula and lavender, basil thyme, purslane, which I have growing wildly in my garden anyway, and oregano. Oh look, there are several sheets of these. So I'm super excited about that. It's called Survival Garden Seeds. I got it on Amazon. It says they're non-GMO and heirloom. I am trusting that that's true, but I'll let you know how well they germinate and stuff. But look at that. I mean, it really came with all kinds of herbs and different medicinal seeds. And here's what I have at the back. Baggies full of seeds that people have given me, and I'm not even sure what this is. This looks like some sort of sunflower, but people know I love it, and so they just bring me bags of seeds, and sometimes they're labeled and sometimes they're not. They forget to tell me what they're called. This is we call it October daisy. My mama calls it something else, but it'll always be October daisy to me. Anyway, that's the way I keep most of my, packaged seeds. I've got a few other little things in here in the back in zinnia, but that's how I keep up with my little packages of seeds. Of course, I also have, these are for my mother-in-law. She saved me some zinnia seeds last year. I'm so excited to put those out. But yes, I mean, just like everybody else, I have bags and boxes, and my freezer is full. My husband loves peanut beans, so of course I've got peanut beans in the freezer. It's just a lot, but that's a little bit on how I do that. Now, before I go, let me share with you some of my favorite places to purchase seeds in case you are wondering. Love Johnny's. Okay, you've probably heard of Johnny's. Of course, we all love Baker Creek. Can't go wrong there. The Seed Saver Exchange, that's a fun one. If you don't subscribe to that one, you might want to. And of course, we all love our Baker Creek big catalog. And so you know what? This evening I'm going to go through, I'm going to mark some more things, and then I'll probably just get online and click, 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 order a few more seeds to make up for what I'm lacking. Hey, if there's something that you think I should grow this year, now remember I'm like in zone 7, in the Appalachian Mountains, so it can be chilly in the higher elevations. If you think there's something, that I could grow, please comment below. Let me know. I love to try new things. It drives Craig crazy. Like the honey roasters. We're not down in Georgia. But that's okay. They grew really well here in my area too. Even though maybe it didn't get as hot as here as it does down in Georgia where that plant originally, I think, came from. But anyway, if there is a plant you think I should plant, please let me know. I'm good at clicking and buying. All right, so thank you for joining me again today. I hope you are dreaming and coming up with your garden for the 2025 year. It's going to be so much fun. Get to dreaming, get to planning, get to buying those seeds. Hey, and also, if you have a better way to keep up with your seed packs, let me know too. I've been doing it this way for several years and this works for me, but I'm open to new ideas and trying new things. So let me know if you have a better way of storing your seeds for the upcoming year. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a joy to talk about the upcoming garden with you here on the Poor Valley Princess. Come back and see me next time. Bye.